Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well and staying out of bad weather. At the moment, in a tornado watch, but we've been in a tornado watch on and off for the past 3 or 4 weeks. So, not a big deal. But, anywho, about the stitching, today we are working on deer. I can't remember if I call it deer or deer landscape. One of those two. It's a deer in a sunset. Really love it. Getting super close to finishing it. Okay, not super close, but close. At the moment, we have 4 colors zeroed out, 4 colors left. Right now we are gonna work on this orange here, which is 720, and we have 222 stitches to do. So that's what we're gonna work on in this stitch with me. Oops. I do have some music on in the background. Don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but I needed a little something to listen to while I did the stitch with me. Let me focus this again. It seems a bit out of focus. There we go. So I was trying to get a setup going in my stitchy spot to record a video, and it was not working out whatsoever. I think I spent like the last hour, 30 minutes to an hour, trying to get everything set up, and it just wasn't working. The video was super shaky, and I just decided I need a new stitchy stand, but that means saving up for one, because I want a nice one, a real sturdy one. If you use a stitchy stand for scroll frames, and for large scroll frames, let me know what you use in the comments. I'd be interested in what you guys use. Oh, I'm hooked. I've actually today zeroed out 2 colors. This morning I zeroed out this orange, which was DMC 3825, and I zeroed out this pink color, which was 3350. That's exciting. And I will have the bottom, close to the bottom half done when I finish this color. It is awesome. Ready to have a finish of something I've been working on for a while now. Whoa. Sorry about that flash on screen. Don't really know what that was about. Computer dropped frames there and froze. Probably because I'm listening to music at the same time. So the reason why I've been wanting to set up a little recording area where in my stitchy spot is because one, it's way more comfortable than sitting at my desk. I could do like longer videos. But two is I could record Stitch with Me's on my large projects, on my supersized project, which I haven't figured out a way to do that at my desk yet because they're just too long. Which is why you haven't seen any on Beloved, which I would love to do a Stitch with Me on Beloved with you guys, but so long for my desk. Just, yeah, haven't figured that out yet. Oh, guys. Already yawning and it's only, well, 5:30. I didn't wake up early. I slept in. Had a rough week. Had a flare up. Real bad on Thursday. Called to make an appointment to get my IV fluid done, which my doctor has approved for me to get done for 3 to 4 months, so I don't get in a bad flare up, or when I do get one, I have a place to go and get a bag of fluids. And it was difficult to get one later in the day because this infusion center, I've never been there before, but this infusion center is not open on the weekends. They're open Monday through Friday, and then on Friday they're only open till noon. Well, that poses a bit of a problem for me since I work till 4 o'clock. So I called them up, and I knew I was going to have to take off work early to get there in time for the appointment, because they stay open till 5. The last appointment that they will take is at 4. And so I called them up, and they're like, oh, well, we can get you in the morning at 8. And I'm like, I can't do that. I need an afternoon appointment, really your latest appointment. And I don't know if the girl was new. Oh, that's what I'm assuming. But she seemed to be a little bit irritated with me. Maybe she was having a bad day. I don't know. But she put me on hold and went and asked someone, I guess, and came back and was like, we can get you in on Tuesday at 3:30 because you'll have to be here at 3:30 for your first appointment to fill out paperwork. Okay. I was like, well, was there another day? Because Tuesdays are the days that Dottie, my fur baby, goes and gets her fluids. Like, no, that's the only one we have. Only 4 o'clock appointment we have. this week. We're all booked. I'll figure out something then. And then I asked her, I was like, well, can I come in a day before to do my paperwork? And she was, again, had to put me on hold. Seemed very happy with me. And came back and was like, no, you have to be here at 3:30. So, like, I really need it, so I'll take the appointment. I'm like, okay, we'll see you here at 3:30 on Tuesday. So then, I'm staying still. Then I had to ring up the vet and get Dottie's appointment changed. Luckily, they had an opening on Monday for 5 o'clock. So got all that figured out. Friday, this was all on Thursday. Then on Friday, I talked to my supervisor and asked him if I could take off a little early, go and get fluids. He was real nice about it and said yes, go take care of yourself. Okay. And somehow it all worked out. Thankfully, Friday I did feel a little better. I had some pickle juice, had some electrolyte water, and slept. Friday was a better day. Today's been fairly good. I slept in way late. Of course, having to get up. What was it? Dottie woke up around 6 a.m., had to take her out, went back to sleep. Woke up a few hours later, did the same thing, went back to sleep. Finally got up. I don't know, it was around noon, 1 o'clock. Yes, I know that's late, but for me, when I need to sleep, I need. So, no judging. Then I finally got up and yeah, been stitching since. I know my life is so exciting. That is how my week has gone. So hopefully next week after I get my IV, I will be a lot better. I kind of looked on my calendar to see the last time I got an IV. I was bad. I couldn't go to work. Couldn't get out of bed. It was and it was about 4 months ago. So it's seeming that about around 3 to 4 months, I need a little pick me up for an IV bag. And if you're new around here and are wondering what I'm talking about, getting an IV bag and flare up, I have POTS syndrome, which basically high heart rate that kind of doesn't go away, and stand up, it's way worse. You could possibly faint. I never have, thankfully. I have come very close many times, but I've never actually fainted. That's what I have. On the new front of the POTS syndrome dysautonomia world, a man has invented a device that you can put in your ear, and it measures the amount of blood flow to your head, which it'll be able to track that, so you can look and see And I think you can set like it'll alert you when you're not getting enough blood flow to your brain, so that it can lay down or whatever, so that people who do faint, get a little alert before they pass out. But it's also a way just to like track how you're doing if you have dysautonomia in POTS. And really, really neat device. It hasn't come out yet, still in the beta phase. I did go and sign up for like invitation to when it's released, but I found out you gotta like pay $1 to get on this invitation list and things. It wasn't extremely expensive. Just for one person, I think it was going to be around $50 a month. And then it would go down eventually. They're still working on prices and things. But I mean, it comes with, get the device and you get an app that tracks everything for you and shows everything. Then I found out yesterday, because I'm in their Facebook group, that it is only for iOS devices. It's only for Apple. I'm not an Apple user. I don't have an Apple device. So I'm not going to be able to use it, which really, really stinks. I haven't, uninvited myself, or actually I don't know how to get off this invitation list, but I was really excited about it, to be able to track how I was doing. Like if I'm having a bad day, to actually know why I'm having a bad day. Am I not getting enough blood flow in my head? Is it what if I do something, does it help? Be able to track that kind of information. So that was a real extreme bummer. We'll just have to see. I know some in the forum have said that they'd be willing to, purchase an old Apple device, or a used Apple device, just to be able to use this monitor, which that's an option. I just don't know. I'm on the fence about it. But it's no like huge commitment. I haven't put a lot of money down. It was $1 to get into the invitation or the invite. We'll just kind of have to see what happens. But it's nice. The one good thing, I've said it before, I don't know if I've said it on here before, but the one good thing that has come out of COVID is research on POTS and dysautonomia, because those who have suffered from long COVID, that is what they're developing, is dysautonomia, is POTS. And so more and more research is done because so many more people are being affected. Which is, it stinks that so many people are having to suffer through this disorder, this syndrome, but it has opened the eyes of researchers and doctors that this chronic illness, chronic syndrome is real, and that more research. So, yeah, there's my little rant for the day. Where are we? After this row, we'll mark off some stitches and see how many we have left. So yesterday, I was feeling decent when I got off work, and been in need of a new weed whacker. Because was it last? We mowed, and it was like in dire need of being mowed to the point where I needed to weed whack most of the backyard because it had gotten so tall. We have gotten rain for nearly non-stop 3 weeks. We had flooding. Luckily, I was not affected by it, but it was really, really close by. Like two blocks over, there was flooding. So it hadn't been dry enough to mow. So we finally got out there and did it. And I have this older weed whacker that I got from my sister. And it was a plug-in kind. Well, I did that for about an hour one weekend. And the motor started smoking. I was like, okay, I've overworked it. Right. Well, tried again a few days later to finish up the yard. And it was still smoking. So yesterday we went and bought a new one. And got a battery powered one. It's the brand I believe is Ryobi, Ryobi. Yeah. Wasn't the most expensive one, wasn't the cheapest one, because the cheapest one was really cheap. Did not look right. So got one somewhere in the middle. Also got the combo kit. So we got a leaf blower that will come in handy. Heavy, which is one thing I was worried about, because some of those weed whackers can get pretty hefty, pretty heavy, and I wouldn't be able to do very much with a heavy one. So went and got that, got my dad on the phone while we were shopping for it, asking him questions. He wanted to look at it, so FaceTimed. So got a new weed whacker, got it put together, got the battery charging. hopefully that will last us a while. I was really hoping for 2 batteries for the price that it was, but it only came with, you know, since it was coming with 2 devices, I was like, maybe we'll have 2 batteries. No, just has 1. So probably next paycheck or so after the bills are paid, might look into getting a 2nd battery. Because the battery lasts for an hour, maybe a little over an hour. And so if we're gonna use the weed whacker and use the blower, I think we're gonna need a 2nd battery. Because we're not the fastest at mowing lawn. I know I'm definitely not the fastest at mowing. And we have really tall weeds that get really tall in our alleyway. So we need the weed whacker for back there. Because you can't mow in my alley because some idiot put concrete. I guess they were, popping up concrete or something. I guess when they were going to the dumpster, some spilled and they didn't clean it up, and it's at my fence line. So you can't mow over that. And it's just weeds back there anyway, so instead of doing the hardship of picking up that concrete, we just whack it. It works for us. Oh, I was gonna stop and okay, let's see. Mark these off and how many we have left. Don't take me. Don't go in. But if you do like my videos, the like button, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I have seen that a lot of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribers. It's free to hit the like button. It's free to hit the subscription button. Yeah, if y'all would do that, I'd be very appreciative. But thank you guys who do come back and watch my videos. That's what keeps me, guys. All of y'all. So thank y'all so much. If you're new, thanks for joining. Thanks for coming in, checking out my channel. And if you guys want to chat with me, you can comment on this video. You can go and follow me on Instagram at woolly.nights, and also have a Discord group called Woolly Night Stitchers. The link is in the description box below. If that link doesn't work, let me know and I can make a new link for you guys so you can go and join us over there. Just, you know, you guys can share what you're working on, pictures, which is something you can't do here on YouTube. And I like seeing what you guys are working. And if you're having trouble using Discord, you've never used it before, you can hit me up here in the comment section or over in Instagram, message me there, and we can try and get you onto Discord, and I'll help you as best I can. Oh, stitch count. We need 93 more stitches. We're at 222, and now we're at 90. So we have done about or over 100, really. And this piece is being done on 14 count, no, 18 count, gridded Aida. Which the grid lines don't really matter because they don't line up. And the story behind that is this pattern. I got this pattern off of Etsy. And it came with two different files. It came with a file that you could upload onto Pattern Keeper and a file that was printable. I was like, I'll just do the printable one so I can do it in bed or, when I'm away from my tablet. Like that'll work. So I printed it out and started working on it. I did a center start. I think I started on the deer or I started in the moon. And then one day I was like, okay, I want it on Pattern Keeper. I don't want to count my stitches for my cross stitch games, and so I was like, I'll just move it over to Pattern Keeper. So I did that. Well, turns out Pattern Keeper grid lines and the paper grid lines different. So the grid lines are not lined up to the Pattern Keeper grid line. But, well, isn't honest. I'm not the of gridded fabric. One, I never remember where I start at. If I use the line as the top row, or if I use the bottom row, I always get. I've gotten better at it, but still good. And then when you put it under a bright light when I'm recording, the grid lines kind of fade into the background and are hard to see. So then I have I had to take it for my Facebook group. I hope everyone has a good Father's Day. Don't forget to tell your dad Happy Father's Day tomorrow. Can't believe it's already Father's Day. Insane how fast this spring has gone by. Summertime. Whatever it is. It has not felt like summertime here because of all the rain and cloudy, foggy mornings that we've had. I've never seen it rain this much in my life. And I've lived in this area not in the same town, in the same area my entire life. I don't think I've ever seen it like that. For weeks on weeks of rain. Which, yes, we are in dire need, or we were in dire need of moisture, but our ground cannot soak up all that rain at one time. So, I mean, yes, it was beneficial, but if it would have just spaced out a couple weeks, it would have been even more beneficial. It actually started being harmful to the crops or to the farmers because they weren't able to plant things and get things up in time. Been crazy. We're just not used to this kind of weather. But thankfully this weekend it is bright and sunny and hot. It is summertime outside and I love it. Summertime is my favorite time of the year. I just love it. I can go sit outside. I do have to go and you know, get ice packs sometimes when it's too hot. I'm heat intolerant, but I love the summertime. Thankfully, here in America, we have air conditioning. Otherwise, I might not like it. I know some of my stitchy friends over in the UK where they don't have central air. They've been absolutely boiling hot over there and not having an air conditioning. You guys are tough. But if you don't have an air conditioner, a little trick is you get you a fan, get some ice and a bowl of ice, put it in front of the fan, and you have your homemade air conditioner. Alright, give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. I had forgotten that I left my coffee mug on the warmer. So I went and took that off and went had a potty break. Have you guys been watching fellow floss tubers mid-year whip parades? They've been pretty good. I have watched let's see. There's 3 I have watched. Stitching Dreamer, she has come back and did a whip parade for her comeback. I love all the projects she's working on. She does a lot of beach themed projects, or she has a few of them. I love it. So hers was really good. She's got 3 or 4 Hades on the go. They're all Amy Stewart. She does a little bit of everything. Quakers, full coverage, non-full coverage. Then I watched. Let me get the phone. Suki from the Brown Eyed Stitcher. She did I think it was nearly a 2-hour mid-year whip parade. All of her stuff, I mean. She works on everything. Love her videos. Love her purple hair. And she is doing one of the stitching shelves from Amy Stewart, and she's on like the 3rd shelf, guys. And she shows the full project, and it's cool. And she's doing the supersized max color. And it's and a kind of new to me floss tuber. I think I only found her a month or 2 ago. She did one, and she had to do it in 3 different videos. She has over 100 projects. I love that. Jen the caffeinated, yes, Jen the Caffeinated Crafter. She has a ton of projects ranging from full coverage, non-full coverage. I don't think she has a Quaker. I don't remember seeing it. But yeah, all her projects are really awesome. She has these goals for the year, like 100 and something goals that she's trying to get done in the year, and then she like marks them off this big board when she finishes one. It's a pretty neat idea, actually. Her videos are always really long, so if you like longer videos, go watch her. Yeah, I will tag them, those 3 floss tubers, below. You guys can go and check them out if you want. I'm gonna be sad when I get done with this color, because all that's left are are light shades. It's a really light pink, like a dust rose pink, and then one that's like a couple shades up from that, and then white. And the white will probably be done last because it's clouds, and the clouds are just kind of here, there, and everywhere. So it's actually the least amount of stitches right now. Or once I finish this one. And I've kind of just been going down the list of which one has the least. But skipped the white because I'd have to move my Q-snap. I was like, we'll just wait till the end. Apparently this song has words in it. That kind of weirded. Huh. Because on the... I use... Pretzel? Pretzel? I don't... When I do my YouTube videos, and I put it on YouTube Safe and Instrumental. So instrumental means instruments, not voices. And then this one pops up, someone talks and things. My fiance did finally watch Dungeons and Dragons, the new movie. It was good. I liked it. Were a couple of sad parts, won't lie, but mostly it was action and entertainment. It was good. I liked it. The next one, well, actually, there's 2 on the list to watch right now. But fiance bought John Wick 4, so we will be watching that one. He has actually watched most of it, so I might be watching it by myself. We'll see. But he bought the bundle, so he bought all 4 of them. So I might make it a marathon. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow, or start watching them tomorrow. I've seen 1 through 3, but it's been a while. I watched the first one, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago when I heard the 4th one was coming out, but never made it to 2 or 3. So I might make a marathon out of it and watch all of them in a row. I love me some Keanu Reeves. Every time that I watch one of his other movies, it makes me want to go watch The Replacements. Definitely my favorite one of his movies. Get one last. Alright. In this one, maybe one more thread. But done. my gloss wax. It broke it. That's one of the features that I don't like about not having them in. They can break. And this piece I'm past 65%. Nice to see something over 50%. Y'all know most of my projects are like under 10%. After I get done with this, I'll start getting this video uploaded. I'm gonna go start some laundry. I usually do it on Sundays, but feel the need to try and get that done. Been playing video game Diablo 4. I haven't got very far on it. I think my character's at like level 16, 14, 16, something like that. But so far so good. I've been enjoying it. I am playing with Sorcerer. I always love the magic characters, magic-y characters. In Diablo 3, I played with the Witch Doctor, Sorcerer. But in 4, they don't have the Witch Doctor. Instead, they have the Necromancer. Which I'd like to play that one. And also, there is a Rogue, which my fiance is playing with right now when we play together. So I'm kind of seeing all of the action of the Rogue. I also want to try out the Druid. Druid sounds kind of fun. It shapeshifts into animals as its weapon. So that's pretty cool. But I'll probably have one whole playthrough with just the sorceress, and then go from there. Stitch. Awesome! I will end that thread here in a little bit because I'm going to have to flip my project. But what percentage are Alright, zeroed that bad boy out, and we are officially at 69.54%. Nearly at 70, guys. Stitch count is 7,920 out of 11,389. So, getting close. Absolutely love it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Was a little bit chattier than usual. That's alright. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, do the things. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.